Okay, hello and welcome to the most professional stream in the entire world. World Boys and Mystery Dungeon. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, and this is probably going to be the first stream that I end up having chat up. I would appreciate it if people don't spoil. Just for the best, as much as nobody's going to watch. Just how it moves. Yeah. So yeah, everybody gets selected. If you feel like the choices don't matter in games, it's just more appropriate. It's probably going to be the most boring of the streams, so I apologize. Probably do about an hour stream, half an hour stream, something like this. Ooh, bigger treasure bag. Very more crap. Okay, so one shark gets to be part of the team until he gets killed. That's the rules we're going by. Excuse me, I guess it's Mount Bristol. Game's gonna kind of be whack for a second as I real quick open up the chat because I was trying to do it on my phone, but that doesn't seem to want to work today. The most professional stream on the entire internet is here. Don't you guys believe? Most professional in the entire world, trust me. I really am. Oh, it is good. Yeah, hold on. Deposit all our money and then deposit all of our crap. What if I got a ranch commercial for my own stream? I'm not getting any money of that. Thanks, Twitch. Really appreciate it. The Devil May Cry finally came out. I won't talk much about it, other than it's really good, so I don't spoil anybody. It might actually be crap. Huge fan, good game, lots of fun. Someone has to. I guess we're not going to put Mount Bristol today then. One shot is literally 1 HP. Or level 1. It's pretty interesting. Cool. One shot to go with this journey. Yeah, we get Bidoof. Strongest warrior. Oh, I wanted to say language, but I guess I'm not yet. Yes, I'm forced to play longer than I was expecting. Some good tunes. That was intense. I really wish I could just say it's awesome was between them, because honestly. Now we just have to go along with that. I want to sit and level up and gain XP, but I know that'll be even more boring. Hello and
Hello.
welcome to the stream,
Good
Neon
morning.
Ninja Blade. How you doing?
Just trying to get used to the fact that we sprung forward an hour now.
I think that's tomorrow, actually.
Strange, I thought it was today.
Yeah, I swear it's tomorrow, but I might be wrong. Either way,
Actually,
welcome
no.
to the stream.
Yeah, okay, actually it is today because the computer clocks do that automatically, and right now it says 12:17. Meanwhile, I actually had pushed my normal clock forward an hour just last night, so it's actually pretty much exact now.
Okay. Either way, welcome to the stream. As you can see in your Discord, you can see the whole shindig.
Yep.
But yeah, this is Neon Ninja Blade, professional Fortnite player, and Smash God.
Oh, come on. You really want to call me a pro in Fortnite, please?
Hey, get ready to see him live on Twitch with the launch of the new Gamer flavor. That's what's going to happen, trust me. I know this guy.
I think Smash God is actually over-exaggerating too, mind you. I still have people online just with elites that still beat my sorry butt. You won't believe
they're a
the
tryhard.
teacher player I actually had to face last night. Like, oh my gosh, it was so close, but they were hammering on so many attacks that I couldn't get out of shield from, and I just barely lost. Man, I didn't think Peach could be that aggressive.
So yeah, apparently we were lucky enough to have everybody get chosen for the expedition, because that's definitely not a scripted event, and it was definitely done because of my decisions. So...
yeah, Wheelie Tough's pretty funny about that. Like, why not have everyone come? It's gonna be fun!
Neat. Yeah, I want that game. Thank you, Chikorita. All of this because I wanted one gummy. Okay, Bidu, your moves are all being deselected. Oh, I can't. Great. Yep, keep doing what you're doing, Bidu. You're doing great. Thanks, Chikorita, for saving the day. There we go. Ooh, a treasure. Oh, I read that wrong. Okay. I'm tired. Okay.
As far as I know, I think you'll still be capable of throwing items in the direction you're facing even though you're confused. Moves are a different story.
Oh, okay. I knew moves were one, that's why I wasn't messing with it. I didn't want to accidentally move.
Oh yeah. Unless you have like a non-trader ISQ skill, it's probably not the best idea to use a move unless you hit one of your teammates.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Chikorita. Destroy the child. Oh, wait, I want that now.
Oh geez, you're willing to let Bidu throw him around by himself?
Yeah, he's fine.
I usually never let my teammates do that.
Oh, so one of the things that we usually do on the stream is if you can, I can link you it if you need. If you can open Twitch in another tab or something to that effect, so you can keep track of chat, because I can't, because I don't want to get spoiled with the non-existent chat. There probably won't be anybody, but you know, just in case.
I'm actually already logged into Twitch and watching you off of, you know, Chrome right now, so...
Sweet, sweet. And then, alongside that, if you happen to find any non-spoiler memes for Mystery Dungeon that would be relatively close to this part in the game or whatever, you can feel free to send them to me and I will add them to the stream layout. They would normally go up here. But yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I have any in mind, to be honest.
Gotcha. I'm not
one of your dudes that likes looking at memes a bunch, so... I could
Yeah, I
probably
know.
help
Last
you
week we
understand.
had to resort to Dialga saying he waits for no time because I couldn't find another one easily.
I actually do remember like the last bit of P&B related fan-made stuff that I enjoyed looking at was the fact that someone actually made artwork of Scorbunny and Sobble, and I thought that just looked so in character with like the game itself. And I totally, it just
think
makes me really wish
Sobble
that they
totally
actually
would
do
be your
make
wine
Gen 8
partner.
P&D.
100%. Sobble is 100% your crying partner that you then get really attached to and then they die. Yeah, I have belief in Peter. If I played the Peter Commission, I believe in.
I can't help but imagine what if they're gonna actually keep the crying pun in his name while he evolves.
I hope so.
Let's
Let's
see.
look at the
You
Wonder
got
Map.
Sob for Sobble. You could probably do whine or cry or whimper.
What if he
I don't know.
becomes a tantrum?
Oof. That sounds more like a thing for fire types, though.
No, I agree, but like a water tantrum Pokemon.
I just feel like their evolution designs have potential. Like even though I wasn't the biggest person that had any interest with seeing them firsthand, I feel like, given the way they look and what little we know, I definitely have the feeling that they will grow on me over time. I think it's really just that it's the same situation as the community does all the time with every new generation coming out, is that, oh, this one sucks, or this one's like, it's so precious, and if anyone else hates on it, then screw you, or kind of thing. I'm like, honestly, I just want to see what they go about with it.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see too, but I still maintain that the lanky arms are what really throws me off. And if I'm being real, that's the one thing that keeps me from really loving the designs. Like if it was on one of them, I would probably like it a lot more, but that's just a me.
Yeah. I have to say that this is probably going to be the first time I ever play a new generation game without picking the grass starter, considering that I'm going to be going for Sobble instead of Grookey. Really just ain't a fan of Simians.
Yeah, I usually pick. Wait, is there actually any difference between picking these?
Picking which?
Mount Horde or Rock Path?
Oh, okay, so, if you want
Because
me
the
to
last one
explain
I
that,
just guessed.
yeah, the idea is that the first pick is always the one that progresses you with the story. The second one is basically, it'll actually make you go all the way back. You're just running in a circle, but the idea of that is to let you grind if you don't feel like you're ready to move on.
Gotcha. Oh. Is that new? I don't feel like that was in the last game.
My memory's a little foggy, but I think so, because if I remember correctly, there's been oh, well, you actually got the secret place.
Yeah,
Nice.
if you want to watch to pay attention to what's going on, you want to watch on Discord. Like video feed from Discord.
Oh. Alright, okay, so I see you're actually sharing the video. I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
Alright.
and then, so what should I do with these?
But,
Like, what's
I think I remember correctly, there was maybe a side path going on when you had to traverse, like, the fugitive route, and then you were having to, like, fight the legendary birds, because I remember there was one instance that, you know, since I played Trico, oh, it was pain and misery for me, though. But I think there was an instance where Articuno was kicking my sorry hide for so many times that I had to take a moment to grind because I was suffering horribly from the ice type disadvantage. I could be wrong. Maybe I was just going through the dungeon itself and had to basically just keep dying a bunch, but...
Should I buy the goodie bags? Like, is there anything worth it in them?
Honestly, out of all the times I've ever tried the goodie bags, they don't typically end up with anything super beneficial for the number of times you pay up 100 Poke.
Okay, I'm gonna just waste all 500 I have in my inventory. Because I just bank everything else I have, so. Just to see
In
what's
fact,
up.
if you want me to, I can probably look up a guide to see what all is potentially capable of getting from it.
Oh, well, I got a pink gummy. I'd say that like, the gummies are good. For 100, that's not awful, I don't think. But, I mean, if you want, you can. It's up to you. I'm just gonna probably buy just the rest. Like,
It's
the
fine.
4 more I can get,
like-
and then...
I like being a researcher anyways, so it never hurts me.
Oh, a reviver seed, that's worth it. 100
Oh.
for a reviver seed, that's worth it.
Oh yeah, totally. That's totally worth it.
As long as Bidoof doesn't waste it.
It's just that usually I just don't see it being as useful half the time.
An Oran
It's always-
berry.
For me, it's always been Orin, stuff like that, or just basic stuff that I have already an excess amount of.
Link box. You have to remember though, I have absurd luck. The first 2 times I used Spin to Cafe, I apparently got the rare roll.
I think that's actually happened to me too at one point, maybe at least 3 times in a row now I recall. But honestly, I think that was one of the best convenient features that they added to Sky that they didn't have in Time and Darkness. The whole Spindus Cafe was not a thing before that, so...
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Yeah, the features it offers is quite an amazing quality of life for Sky. Like, after having added that, you don't want to use your gummies anywhere else, ever.
Ooh, wide slash. Yeah, that's worth it. Okay. Who needs water sport? So if I'm reading that right, that would mean that like, if I'm like here, wait, yeah, if I'm here, it would attack Bidoof, Chikorita, and the person next to him.
If you actually go into details of the move, it should show you, like, it should explain to you the radius of attack, I guess is the way of putting it. Some of them will show that it will hit anything in front of you, or set amount of spaces and stuff like that, or if it's like got an arc, it'll even tell you that as well in info. The range, yeah, the range will tell you.
Yeah.
That's actually something I didn't originally take much note of back when I first played through PMD, but it's actually really convenient when you actually know, because there's some moves, especially like for me, when I had quick attack on, you could actually cut the corners of walls and still make contact with an enemy that's actually kind of behind the wall. It was even useful for when I was behind my teammates, so that when I basically had it so that I wouldn't hit them, but I actually I don't think I think it just straight up passes through them. But the idea is that they could basically take the hit for me and deal some extra damage while they're the ones covering the front, and while I'm right behind them, I was able to actually get an extra hit off. It was very strategic, that was for sure.
Okay. Yay, level up.
16, life is sweet. I'd be surprised if you caught that reference.
Vaguely. No. Go back. Actually, it's awesome. You do don't get confidence. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I think I found. Holy cow!
Mhm.
There is a list that I found that shows the different kinds of items you can apparently get from the grab bag. Let's see. From what I'm reading, it seems to say that. Wow, that's a lot. Ooh, that's definitely a lot more than I expected. Well, that's also interesting. Apparently, depending on the location you find the secret bazaar, the chances of what you get has also got differentiations. I'm not going to go into full detail about the percent chance of when you get what, but looks like you can get Reviver Seeds, Max Elixir, Heal Seed, just about any type of berries, Violence Seed, Hunger Seed, Vile Seed, any of the gummies. Lots of different orbs like Petrify, One Shot, Roll Call, Club, Warp, etc. You can also get hold items like Power Band, Tetra Scarf, and Sun Scope, Gold Ribbon too, and also Link Boxes. So yeah, apparently you can actually get a lot more than I've ever really bothered to try.
Interesting.
Huh.
What do I keep getting stats lowered? Is there a move on Aerodactyl I'm forgetting about?
Getting your stats lowered?
Yeah, every time I hit Aerodactyl with Bubble. Vacuum. Yeah.
I think the effects that you're like, is it showing an effect before you do the attacks? Or I mean, excuse me, like after you do the attack but before it hits?
Okay, wait one quick second. What reason is there for me to not learn Vacuum type?
I mean, it's actually good for like crowd control, I bet, I'd say.
Yeah, it damages everybody in the room. Who needs Pound? Because I already have Peck.
Like, is it like red effect that looks like it's decreasing something on your character right after you use the move on Aerodactyl?
Yes.
Okay, so that's actually pressure doing its
Oh,
work.
okay, okay.
Because
I didn't know that was the
Aerodactyl's-
effect for pressure.
Yeah, it'll do that effect whenever you attack any of the Pokemon with pressure, and basically just means you lose more power points per use.
So I am now the ultimate crowd control Pokemon. So wonderful. Okay, let's just test this out.
Man, that looks funky.
Hey, it's yeah. Everybody's dead.
That would definitely, I could find that being beneficial for whenever you get monster houses.
Mm-hmm. Which, considering I picked up the Mega Drain mission again, which last time it had one, I'm assuming it'll have it again. checkpoint. Groudon's heart. Oh, so I'm getting to the point where I start to actually play the video game from what I've heard. I keep hearing it's a sprint to get done with Groudon. So do I have to fight Groudon, I assume?
Oh, well, you want me to answer that?
Well, I asked the question because I assume we will, just like in the last game where we fought like every legendary under the sun.
Technically speaking, yes.
Awesome. He's probably angry when it happens.
When are they ever not?
I agree. Yeah, Corfish, don't fuck up. Yuxi. So
That line always tickles me. How the Diglett and Dugtrio always think, hey, let's go underground to go find things.
so what type of Pokemon, like what animal design, what do you think is going to be in the new region? And you're not allowed to say bird or rat.
Like what kind of, like maybe something not very expected for Gen 8?
Sure.
You know, that's a good question because I'm not really that I'm not that well versed in knowing the Animal Kingdom when it comes to the UK. I'd have to imagine it has to be something that you see a lot in there. Use specific species.
I want an emu Pokemon. It's not Dodrio.
Let's see.
So I can throw used TMs at people, right?
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
So I can throw used TMs at people, correct?
I guess so.
Awesome.
No, I don't know if it's going to do any damage because I've never tried that.
Well, I wasn't able to store them, so...
There is actually a way to make them reusable, though.
So I should hold on to them?
If you want, because if you have a Pokemon in your team somewhere that knows the move Recycle, they're actually capable of making the TMs reusable. So you have the infinite use. The only one Pokemon I do know that has that capability is Mr. Mime.
I know Munchlax would as well.
Ugh. I love it when you get combo status.
Thank you.
You know, I'd probably like to see them try and make another Pokemon something akin to Lapras. You know, like Loch Ness. That'll be my pick. I want them to have something that's kind of reminiscent of that.
That could be cool.
But yeah, I feel like I really do feel like this region is going to be fun for me to play around with because it's the UK.
Mhm.
I think that's the nice thing that they're actually doing is that since the first, what, 4 regions that they've had it in a place located in Japan, and only now since Gen 5 did they have a couple based off of America, and then they got one for France, and now they're going for the UK, and I'm actually liking that. They're actually using other places in real life now to base the regions off of, and I feel like some of them are so full and rich with culture that you can definitely make the region itself in game cool.
Yeah,
Make it a
well,
lot more exciting
Gen
than
3
before.
was Hawaii, so that's one. And I think Gen 4 was meant to be like the Alps. But yeah, they've been doing it for a long time, and I enjoy that. I can't wait for Score Bunny to become a soccer player and then get a move where it's like protect, but it's only protected because it's calling a foul on the field because it got a slight nip on its shoulder. I can't wait.
You know, I totally can imagine that one probably learning the move Blaze Kick, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh no, my electric type moves are weakened. Is that Smeargle?
It looks like it.
Smeargle friend? Friend Smeargle. Smeargle, where'd you go?
I don't know if he's recruitable, though. If you
No,
want
he's
to know
not.
if...
I know he's not right now. Smeargle, where are you? Please don't tell me he was just killed by it. Okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna let him live, hopefully. He wasn't already murdered. Wait, Glittery Box.
Yeah, that was totally him. He actually can... He can appear in Foggy Forest from floors 1 to 5.
Hmm. Good. I will come back here to get one. And be upset by how Sketch is gonna be annoying as heck to do good moves.
And got another level up. Nice.
Indeed. Okay.
I'm not exactly sure if you know about it, but if you're actually wanting to just swap around items more efficiently with your turns, if you click the ground option and then just tell it to
Yeah.
swap with an item in your bag, you can actually do it in less turns.
Got it. Okay. Because I think that'll sell for more.
It's more amusing that you can actually just eat stuff that's off the ground. Oh, ice cream gives you health.
That's one that I always forget that exists. Things that are on the ground at the moment. Great, now I gotta figure out what I can do. Okay. Reflect. Probably not worth it. Correct? Cool. What I'm going with.
I kind of figured that, considering how much damage poison would do to an opponent every few turns, it probably is kind of negligible. Because they're always kind of chasing you anyways, so you're gonna have to finish them off when an attack. That's just me.
Yeah.
Usually it's annoying when you're the one who takes poison because you're desperately trying to find the stairs just to be able to get the thing off of you.
Dragon Claw.
Ooh, nice.
I don't think I need to teach it to Chicory, and I don't think I need it either.
Well, I definitely would take it if I could.
Okay, you know what? No, I already grabbed it. I'm grabbing it regardless, but, let's have some fun. There we go.
You actually landed right in the room with the stairs.
Okay, what's this?
Nice.
Okay, let's try it again. Let's go again.
Oh, not that time.
Unfortunate. It's fine. Chicory has self-healing, so she's fine. All the sounds, it's fine.
Yeah. The Absorb Trio moves list is actually pretty handy with this game because it adds quite an extra layer of survivability to your arsenal.
Yeah. The fog is so thick I can't tell which way we can go. Oh, look, it's Clawfish. He probably turns evil. Ooh.
I really would like to know who came up with footprint runes when they were making this game.
Well, that's all they could write with.
Like when you think about it, if footprints basically were the alphabet system in their world, and then you just keep having more and more and more Pokemon that starts existing, boy, that's a big alphabet.
Boy, howdy.
Probably even harder to keep up with than Japanese itself.
Like so raven. So everybody else just passed the stone and didn't pick it up. Bulbasaur's is a greedy bastard decided to pick it up.
Gotta love it. Just convenient, ain't it? Okay, this part's pretty cool. Is that not just amazing?
Quality.
You know, when you think about it though, I'm kind of surprised I never thought about actually considering the fact that there's multiple waterfalls flowing downward like they are. Kind of makes it a bit of a giveaway. But that's a pretty clever way of trying to hide the lake, that's for sure.
So do I get to fight the Groudon statue?
Not a statue, no.
But I want to. I want to fight it to assert my dominance.
I gotta say, I think this team of bad guys always annoyed me even more than Team Knees back in Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team.
Yeah, we're going tough. Beat 'em up.
Poor Chatot must be worried sick, wondering where Wigglytuff went.
Huh? You two have a job. Don't you to explore the forest, right? But you don't want to listen to your guildmaster, Boo Boo.
so hilariously naive.
Yeah, but could probably self-destruct at any moment.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
No hard feelings, nothing personal, kid.
Fogbound Lake. Personally, for me, I think it's one of the more notable dungeons of this game.
Okay. So, thank you, Neon, for joining me for the hour-ish long stream.
No problem.
I will probably stream again tomorrow. I'll let you know for sure. But yeah, thank you to anybody who did watch. That's a nice artwork. If not, the VODs will be on YouTube. Have a great one. Good talking with you. That's all. Neon, do you want to plug anything like your Twitter?
I got nothing in mind.
Cool. And that is all. Goodbye, everybody.